Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. An XRP chart analyst says the bottom is in. The XRP price ain't going no lower. What you see today is pretty much it. Now, I don't know that he necessarily literally means that XRP can go down 1/10 of a penny or 2/10 of a cent or half a penny, whatever it may be. But he's just saying, generally speaking, ain't going no lower than it is today. This is it. This is the bottom of the market cycle. And so that's one opinion. And I'll be sharing with you the specifics, but I've got a ton of opinions to share with you from various traders and technical analysts in this video. I want to be extra super duper crystal clear since we are talking exclusively and explicitly about price action here. I am not a financial advisor. I have no financial background. I'm just an enthusiastic member of the XRP community who enjoys learning about what's going on in the world of crypto, specifically XRP. And as far as the price action, I do like to track what traders are saying in terms of their opinion. And in a video like this, I'll just put a ton of opinions together doing that type of research for you so you don't have to, so you can learn what a bunch of different people think without having to do the legwork. And that's where the value of the video comes in, I think. That's what I'm going with, because I find this content very interesting. But I want to be very clear that you should not buy or sell because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very bad idea right there. But let's go ahead and jump in. Actually, first though, if you would please delicately tap that like button. And if you're a fan of Ripple and XRP, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel. Damn it. You know you want to. The market cap for the asset class, $257 billion. Bitcoin at $9,450. XRP is at 24 cents. And over the last 24 hours, okay, a little bit of upward price action. XRP chart looks the same as Bitcoin, so let's hop into the first prediction here. From Dennis Surachuk. He is a technical analyst with crypto media outlet UToday. It's top 3 price predictions, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, but we're just going to go into the XRP one because this is an XRP-centric channel, and I can cover whatever the hell I want. And it's going to be XRP. I try and stick as much to XRP as possible. Now, admittedly, when we're talking about price action, I can't get away from talking about Bitcoin and really at times even Ethereum and some of the other coins. Specifically, Ethereum is interesting to me, though, even as an XRP holder, because it did spark the last altcoin rally in 2017, and a lot of chart analysts out there are thinking, hey, that might do that again. So anyway, XRP/USD. Our recent XRP price forecast is coming true as the price has declined to below 24 cents. In terms of the technical analysis, the nearest price projection is bearish for the third most popular cryptocurrency. On the 4-hour chart, a bearish divergence has been formed, confirming the ongoing correction. In this case, the closest zone XRP can reach is 23 cents. And again, now this article, it is from today, a little bit earlier today. And so, as I cited here, if you want to look at the 24-hour chart, at the time, I'm sure that what he was writing was accurate. It has since gone up though. So there you go. It was a high. What's the 24-hour? 24.3 cents was the high within the last 24 hours for XRP. Next, take a look at this one from Daily Hodl. XRP in dangerous waters. Must push above this mark to stay afloat, says crypto analyst Jacob Canfield. I'm going to go through this, but this is the guy you may recall if you saw one of my recent videos on the subject. He was saying that, how did he word it? It was something that caught headlines in crypto media. It was something to the effect of XRP prices in trouble. I really wish I could remember the exact way he put together his tweet about it, because it really did get picked up. But he's talking about how Bitcoin's going up and Ethereum, and that was kind of the context of this. But XRP, at that exact moment, for the very brief one he was talking about, wasn't doing much, I guess, for a very short window. And so I suspect, from what I've seen from this guy, because I've been tracking him a bit too, I want to cover him because he's notable and he keeps getting picked up for a reason. He's got following. But even though I'll cover him, I'll say that from my perspective, it seems to me that he may have some sort of negative thoughts as it pertains to Ripple and XRP. So I'll just leave it at that for now. So cryptocurrency analyst Jacob Canfield says XRP, the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap, is dangerously close to a crucial level of support. Canfield is a longtime XRP investor, says he first purchased the digital asset when he was trading at 0.009 cents. And by the way, I did cite that on the channel, I think it might have been yesterday actually. He made a lot of money for it. he is negative. I don't care about that. He said that he was a doctor, and he retired from being a doctor. I think that was yesterday. It was 1 or 2 days ago anyway. But what I keep seeing from him, it's just bearish after bearish after bearish, and then it seems to not come true. So that's my perspective. That's what it seems like to me. He tells his 45,000 followers on Twitter that right now, XRP remains locked in a descending triangle that dates back to October of last year. He says the digital asset must push well above the 23-cent mark in order to avoid a new breakdown. And here's a quote: Ripple is just getting painful to look at. And actually, that is the quote. I forgot that was in here. That's the quote from the other day. Ripple is just getting painful to look at when many other majors and Bitcoin itself are breaking out. Need to push up soon, or we could see another low incoming. So far this year, XRP has gained 22%, moving from 19.21 to 23.44 at time of publishing. According to the latest data on CoinMarketCap, meanwhile, Bitcoin is up 29% in the same time frame, from 7,176 to 9,324. And then they go on to talk about other stuff. I don't really need to cover the rest. They get into, of course, because why not, the concept of Ripple having such tremendous quantities of XRP in their grasp, in escrow and all that, and talking about the sale of XRP. Not getting into it in this video. It's the price pressure from XRP, the selling pressure. It's just such a bogus story. I've debunked it umpteen million times. All right, take a look at this. From DIY Investing, the bottom is in, and I did watch this video. He put this out today. So he's a YouTuber. He's pro XRP, but he's not an XRP YouTuber. He just makes XRP videos from time to time. Again, very pro XRP, but mostly about other cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and the like, and where he thinks that patterns are going. But interesting guy to listen to, I in my opinion. And his channel's just been blowing up. In the last couple of months, he went from something like 1,200 subscribers to over 10,000. So he's doing something right here. But here's what he wrote: the bottom of XRP is in. Quite the bold statement, but I really believe this to be the case. Of course, there are levels we need to clear. First, however, this is the beginning of the new bull cycle. Now you guys know how bullish I am. So that will be fun to track here. We'll see if things actually do go lower. Of course, I always say, if Bitcoin could sneeze and the market, and then XRP will follow whatever direction Bitcoin goes as a result of that. But we'll keep tracking it. Next, from DIY Investing. The sad thing is how most new money that entered in the bear market is going to take profits too early. Even if you were smart enough to hold the bear market and accumulate, don't think you're smart enough to trade your way up. Don't piss away your money, just effing hold. There you go. Next, from Awake, who is at Mr. Level Up on the Twitters. XRP looks to be running soon. The ETC, that's Ethereum Classic, and now ZEC 2-hour chart patterns are showing strong similarities to XRP. See below. TA would probably call this an inverted head and shoulders. And so here you go. Here's the chart associated with that. And I did want to say one thing here. If you think about what happened in 2017, where the whole market was just blowing up. And XRP, you can think, so it did start the year 2017 around half a penny, and then it ran up to, maybe it was late April, early May, somewhere around there. It got up to like 42 cents, and then it went back down, and then it, for the most years, trading, 15 to 20 cents. It was something like that. I think that's fairly accurate. And so you could think this whole time, if you're just an XRP holder, you can see all of this activity. Oh my God, I'm missing out on, you get a FOMO. You're like, oh my God, I'm missing all this opportunity. Bitcoin's going up. And then it's, all these other coins, Ethereum, pick any altcoin on the planet, it was going up. But XRP here, just trading sideways. And it's just like, you just want to poke XRP with a stick and be like, come on, do something, something like that. And a lot of people, they ended up actually jumping out. Some of them just days prior to the beginning of the tremendous bull run that took it from XRP from about 20 cents to almost $4. And, I will not be surprised if we have something similar to that happen again. And so if we have a case where Bitcoin leads the market, or maybe you start to see the next alt run here, in which case maybe Bitcoin does keep growing in terms of dollars, but it loses market cap dominance, which can certainly happen. That has happened before. If that happens, it will not surprise me if all these other coins have gains and people are freaking out, and you're going to see these stories and you're going to see people talking on Twitter, oh my God, I'm getting out of XRP. It's just not doing anything. I'm done with this. I'm missing all these opportunities. If I had to guess, we're going to see some more of that. It's going to be fun to watch. I'm expecting it, though. And if that happens, it will not emotionally affect me. I'll just consider it, I'll tell you what, if everything starts going up before XRP, I will consider it to be extra time for me to accumulate, and that's what I will do, because I'm on a set schedule here, so it ain't going to hurt me. But I believe that all things are going to come in time. And historically, XRP has lagged behind upward price movement of other altcoins, and so what? So what? It doesn't matter. I'm a patient man, so I just thought it was a fun concept. I think we'll see if it pans out like that, and I don't know, but perhaps. Here's a tweet from Wooston, chart analyst. Altcoin market cap is still going up, slow and steady. Feet on the ground and one step at a time. Be logical, not emotional. We read what is written. Volume precedes price. Never forget this. Champions Club. And here's the chart that he had here, which is the crypto total market cap excluding BTC. So there you go. All right, next, this is from Leb Crypto, and take a look at this. This is interesting because of who responded to this. So the Leb Crypto wrote, XRP expecting a bullish breakout sometime before the end of Q1. I present the first two technical targets XRP will hit this year. Once the PA breaks the mid-band of the weekly Bollinger Bands, it coincides with a break of the long-term resistance line, which is yellow in the chart he provided, and will begin bull mode. So he thinks that's coming. Now, Bollinger Bands here, he tweeted to John Bollinger here, who had created the concept of Bollinger Bands. He's the inventor of it, as indicated on his Twitter account right there. And so since he was tagged, John actually responded to Leb Crypto, and here's what he had to say. And he's got, and this is a noteworthy guy, he's got 94,000 followers, and Bollinger Bands are cited all over the place, everywhere. And so he wrote, that actually looks quite constructive. As you correctly point out, there's more work to be done. Longer-term investors should be paying attention. Hours, days, and weeks are the three most important time frames for me. So how about that? That's really cool that John saw that, and it was about XRP, and he responded and said that actually looks quite constructive. I thought that was interesting, pretty cool. Anyway, next, chart analyst Patty Stash here. He's got a couple things here. So he wrote, first, Ethereum. It's not random that the price spikes when resistance falls. Nice to see that not only is the Ethereum/USDT pair moving higher, but also ETH/BTC. And so the Ethereum/BTC pair is what I'm really paying attention to. It's getting closer to resistance again. Here is the USDT chart, and I'll pull it up on the screen right here. You can see that right now. Next, he had this to say again. Will it fizzle again, or does it keep going? In my opinion, this is finally the time. Why? Because halving is in May, and Bitcoin doesn't pump till after the halving. So in my opinion, we see alts keep pumping for the next 3 to 5 months, then Bitcoin goes. And again, like I said a little bit earlier in the video, this is fascinating because there's that question out there, will Ethereum lead the market? Patty Stash posited the idea at least once, but perhaps only once that I've seen anyway, that maybe XRP could be the cryptocurrency to lead the altcoin movement, the next alt cycle. But who knows? Like to me, even if it's Ethereum, whatever. I'm just going to keep. It's interesting. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean to say like it's not interesting, but to me, it functionally doesn't matter as long as it happens. That's all I was trying to get at. All right. Next, another one from Patty Stash. Expecting something here very soon. Bitcoin lift off or dump. I still think we see 10,200-ish before a pullback to low $8,000 range. Watching, and here's the chart that he has right there for Bitcoin. So fun stuff to watch. So do you think that the bottom for XRP is actually in? And what are you doing? How many of you out there are still accumulating? How many of you have got your bags full, you're just holding? And how many of you just sold everything because you're panicked and you don't think that it makes sense to hold XRP? Go ahead, drop a comment below. I want to hear from all of you. Even you Bitcoin maxi trolls, the few of you that listen to the Moon Lambo channel, you know you love it. But that's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!